Happy Tuesday, class. We're going to go ahead and get started with our warm-up, and then I'll explain what we're going to do after when we go down to our backs. Let's go ahead and start with chest expansion. Exhaling. Inhaling on the scooping. Remember, you're tilting or pitching that pelvis slightly forward as you round your back, engaging that pelvic floor from the inside, slightly squeezing. Cat and cow. Let's go ahead and exhale on the cat. Inhale on cow. One more. All right, stay right here in this table position, and all you're going to do is pull back onto your forearms, low back stretch, pull forward, hips forward. So just a little bit of dynamic warm up here. All right, go ahead and come over to a seated position. We're going to roll down. Bring your knees with you. All right, and we have our 100. So we are going to go ahead and lower the legs, keeping them straight. So we have an open angle, just like yesterday, okay? And go ahead and begin. Scooping, chin to chest, 5, inhale, 5, exhale. All right, when you're done, we're going to go into our leg circles a little differently today. So go ahead and put your leg up in your ready position, so your knee is bent and your hip is open as usual. Okay, from here we're going to create one small circle into one medium circle into one large circle, and then start at the top again, small into medium into large. We'll do that 2 times and then we'll reverse. So nice and slow, we'll start with one complete rotation, small. Turn this into a medium and a large and a small and a medium and a large. At the top, reverse. Small, medium, large. At the top, small, medium, large. Good. Let's go ahead and switch the leg. Ready? And go small, medium, large. At the top, again, small, medium, large. Reverse small, medium, large, small, medium, large. Nice. All right. We're going to go ahead and begin. Some exercises are a little bit different today, the second time through. I have a couple of new exercises to introduce to you, and also just combining some exercises today. So we're going to go ahead and start with our single leg, and then we're going to go right into our coordination exercise. So coordination, again, is elbows on the floor, and we're lowering the hands at the same time we lower the legs. So back to back, first time through, single leg coordination. Here we go. Knees in, head and shoulders up, scooping. Nice, easy, gentle pull on the knee. We're just warming up. Last one. Both knees in, elbows down, coordination. Keep the elbows connected to the mat. One more. And rest. Next will be crisscross with our hands over our ears and our elbows facing forward. We'll follow that with a bridge exercise that I'm going to introduce. So go ahead and bring both knees in, hands over ears, elbows facing forward, nice and slow rotation. Last one, each side. And down. Arms down at your sides. So we are bridging, no arm movement at all. And we are going to open the legs like clam. So I want you to bring your feet close together. Knees are together to start. Going to lift my hips. Open my knees. Bring knees back to center and lower the hips slowly. Again, up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. Good. One more time. Up, out, in, and down. Good. All right, go ahead and bring knees in, legs all the way up. We have single straight leg stretch, followed by our footwork exercise. I'll explain that when we get there. Again, footwork. Gentle pull in the back of the legs, scooping, chin to chest. Last one. Both legs up. Legs parted in the V, hands behind the neck, lower in V, bend your knees, pull your knees back in, and legs up. Footwork. Last one. And rest. All right, so we'll go shoulder bridge this time, and we're going to add a leg extension to this shoulder bridge. And then I'm going to introduce a new exercise in place of the roll-up today. Okay? Shoulder bridge all the way up and back. Leg extension. Leg extension. And down. Remember, the extension doesn't have to be a big extension, not even really a leg lift. Just extend it out if you need to. And down. One more. Up, back, extension. And down. Okay, so this is called around the world. Legs are slightly bent just like with our roll-up. Arms are going to start outstretched, okay? So I'm going to lift my head and then I'm going to lift my shoulders up off the mat. I'm going to scoop, of course, connecting my lower back to the mat. And I'm going to start out at my side as I reach forward, lifting up, and then I'm going to go to center and around to the side and lower my body down to the mat. And then I'll go in the opposite direction. So I'm going to demonstrate here. I'm going to just lift up, reaching over to my side, over to the center, over to the other side. One shoulder comes down, and then the other center. Then we lift up to the side, around, keeping shoulder blades off the mat, and then drop one shoulder blade down, and then the other down back to center. Okay, nice and slow. Here we go. Around the world. Reach up and over, scooping, rotate across, around to the other side, drop that shoulder blade down to the mat, and the other to the mat, back to center. Other side, lift up, rotate across, drop that shoulder, and down. One more time, each side. Up, up, all right, I want you to roll up from here. If you can't, I want you to roll it to your side and push yourselves up. So roll up. And we're going to go right into our rowing exercise. So legs are extended, arms out reach, pull it back, stay scooped, rounded as you lean back, flat back, over the top, big stretch. One more. Good. All right. Seated balance position. We have our stomach massage today with hand release if we can do this. So it's stage 2. So hands underneath the thighs, balanced position, rounded back to start, knees are in, head is down. We open up into V, flat back, chest high. Let go of the legs if you can, holding these legs in position, fold, pull in, exhale here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, one more, exhale. Good. Legs down, V position. Okay, this is where we're going to combine 2 exercises. So we have our saw combined with our spine stretch. So we'll double those up. Arms are outstretched. Nice and slow to start. Slow twist. Lean. Back up. Other side. Lean. Back up. Back to center, arms all the way up, spine stretch, over, in, up, split your arms, and begin again. Rotate, twist, lean, other side. Up. Spine stretch. One more time. Split the arms. Rotate. Lean. Center. Rotate. Lean. Center. Spine stretch. Good. All right, legs together. We're gonna lean back on our elbows, so go ahead and bend your knees. And I want you to bring your legs with you as you come back onto your elbows. Extend your legs all the way up, pulling those abdominals in, lifting that rib cage up. We're splitting the legs. Enjoy your breathing. Last one. I want you to bring those legs up here. Now we're going to come forward into front stretch. Go ahead and bend your knees. Reverse table. We did these last week. So hands are below your shoulders. We're going to lift the hips up and lock our elbows out. So right now our elbows are slightly bent. And we're going to lift and lock, tighten the glutes, lower and slightly bend the elbows. Here we go. Up, down, bend, up, down, bend. One more. Up, down, bend. Good. All right. Knee hug. Go ahead and bring your legs over to your side for mermaid. All right, so a new version of our mermaid. So when we pull towards our outside bent knee here, and we're assisting ourselves with our hand. That's our normal stretch over the top. Okay? When we let go, and I bring my hand down, and I sweep over the top, at this point, I want us to just slightly rotate forward. So you're leaning over this bent leg, this folded leg here, and present your hand. So you're just going to turn your hand over, and then you're going to come back, turn your hand over the top. All right, so it's over, sweep over, lean and present, come back over, back to center. So nice and easy on this rotation here. Just a nice big stretch through that outer back here into the back of the shoulder. And you're also getting more strengthening on this stable arm here, this support arm. All right, switch your legs. Just a little different. Over. Sweep down and over. Present. Doesn't have to be a deep. Sometimes one side is a little tighter, not as flexible as the other. One more time. That's normal. All right, knee hug before we turn over, so we can center ourselves here. When we turn over, we're going to go into our swimming with our elevated legs. All right, here we go. All the way down on your tummies. Legs are elevated to start, and go ahead and begin. Slow swim. Up on your elbows for single leg kicks. Hips are up, pulling one leg in. Abdominals, pull them up and in. I want you to quicken your pace. And come on down. Hands behind your back, double leg kicks, legs are bent to start. We are lifting and reaching. And low back stretch. All right, we're going to go into low plank here. So knees are off the ground, we're on our elbows, and we're just going to shift back onto the heels. So we're just transferring our weight back onto our heels, onto our toes. Go ahead and drop your knees, rest. Knees up, shift. Drop your knees, come on up, kneeling tall. All right, so this is another combination move. So we've done these hip thrusts where we pull our hips back and our arms go forward, and then we pull our hips forward. Okay, from here, we're going to lean back and split the arms. So I'm just slightly rotating, looking to my side. See that? So when I drop my left arm back, I just slightly open my shoulders as I lean back. Outstretched arm here, reaching back with this arm here, back to center. Same thing on the other side, okay? So we're combining hip thrusts with lean backs. So it's back, up, lean, center, lean, center, hips back, hips forward, lean, back, lean, back. One more time. Hips, back, lean, center, lean, center. Good. Okay, high plank. So, combining a knee pull with a single leg pull down. So it looks like this, high plank position. I'm going to pull one knee in and pull down with that same leg. Come back, drop that leg, other knee in, and pull down. Here we go, high plank. Knee in, leg back. Knee in, leg back. In, back, in, back. One more each side. In, back, in, back. Good. Lay your knees down for table. So from here we have our dog kicks. So hands and knees. And from here what's going to happen is I am going to extend my left leg, my right arm out, and lifting from here. Lowering slowly. Lift up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. One more. Up and down. Switch. Right leg, left arm. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. One more. Up and down. Low back stretch. Arms back. All right, we're going to come all the way down to our mats on our side. All the way down. Okay, so we've never done these before. These are little scissor kicks. They're going to be parallel to the floor. So just going side to side. But we're down on our side here. So I am going to keep one hand out in front for balance, but remember we want to try and really connect this hip to the mat when we lift the legs up. The legs will both be elevated. From here, I'm going to split my legs. Slowly split the legs other direction. Not a big extension of the leg, because we want to make sure that we maintain our hip connection to the floor and that we're not rotating, okay? So everything is balanced and level. Legs are strong, in control. Good. All right, legs back to center. All right, from here, we're going to go ahead and split the legs slightly. We're going to do a side push-up. So my hand is out in front of my chest. I can bend my knees if I'd like, keep my legs stacked, a little bit of a split with the legs. Find what works for you, for your base. I consider this my base. I'm just pushing up onto this hand. So it looks like this. I'm pushing up as high as I can go, and then I'm going to come down slowly. So if I can only come up onto this elbow, that's fine. But I'm going to press my hip and press my hand down. Push. Keeping my lower body, my base, down. Push. Push. Good. One final push, and then we're going to switch sides. Push. Good. Come on over. All the way down. Hand in front. Scissors. Elevate the legs. Nice and slow. Split the legs. So core should be engaged. Controlled breathing, controlled movement. Last one. Legs back to center, hand out in front. However you want to hold your legs. Try something different this time. Push and down. Push and down. Push down. Push. One more time. Down. And push. Good. All the way up. All right, knee hug here at the top. Let's center ourselves again before we begin the second round. So second round will be just a tiny bit different. Our coordination exercise is going to turn into a frog leg exercise. Very similar to double leg. Legs are bent, legs are extended. They're just a split in the knees. Okay, and I'll explain that when we get there. So not very different, but just a little bit. Then we have leg pulls instead of footwork. So it's just sort of reversing the footwork, and I'll explain that when we get there. So that's different. So we're gonna triple up this time. So we have single leg, and then we have our frog legs, which I'll explain. And then we have our crisscross with our hands over our ears and our elbows facing forward. So again, second time through, we're really trying to build stamina. Really focus on your breathing, and if you need to rest at any time, just rest and then try to get right back into it, okay? All right, so we're gonna roll down, bringing our knees with us. Go right into single leg stretch. Here we go. Both knees in, legs parted, hands behind the neck, legs go out straight, pull back, bent legs, keeping the legs parted. So this V position, these are called frog legs. Last one. Bring the knees together, hands over ears, crisscross. Last one. Legs down, arms down. Whew. All right. We have the bridge with the clam, so we're opening the knees up at the top and then closing the knees. And then we have our single straight. And then instead of footwork, we're going to do leg pulls, and I'll explain that when we get there. Okay. So go ahead and bring our arms down to your sides. We're going to lift up with our knees together. And we're going to open at the top, close, lower, up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down, up, out, in, and down. Good. Go ahead and bring your knees in. Legs all the way up. Head and shoulders up. Single straight. Easy pull. Legs up to the top, hands behind the neck. All right, so I'm going to bend my knees and part my legs. I'm going to extend my legs down, pull straight legs back. Bent legs here, down and up and back. Last one. Good. Legs together and down. Arms at your sides. Slight bend of the knees. Rather than around the whirl, we're rolling up. Arms outstretched behind your head. Here we go. Sweep, lift, scoop, and up. If you can go all the way up, go all the way up. And then come on down. Otherwise, you're holding or assisting as high as you can. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, all the way up. Good. All right, rowing. Legs are straight. Back and up. Back. One more. Good. Stomach massage with hand release if you can't. Ready, balance position. Split your legs. Saw into spine stretch. Nice and slow on the twist. Up, over. One more time. Legs together. Bend your knees. Coming back on your elbows, bring your legs in. All right, keeping these legs together. So I'm going to extend my legs out, pull them in, lift them up, out, in, and up, out, in, and up. Out, in, one more, out, in, and up. Go ahead and bend your knees. We're going to roll forward into front stretch. Last one. All right, we have reverse table. Legs are bent, hands back, lifting up and down. And up and down. Up. Last one. Up. And down. Good. All right, legs to your side. We have mermaid, just traditional this time, no presenting or rotating. Here we go, over, big stretch. See if you can come down onto your elbow, big stretch. Push yourself up and back over. Come down, elbow, push, and a stretch. Last one. Switch your legs. All right, sitting up tall. Deeper stretch. Push. Last one. All right, knee high before we turn over. Center yourself. All right, we're going to turn over for a slow swim with elevated legs. Here we go, lifting up. And rest. Single leg kicks. We're going to come up onto our elbows and hips up, and we're going to pulse at the top. Here we go. Up, pulse. And quicken your pace. And down. Bend your knees, double leg kicks. Exhale as you lift. And low back stretch. So this time through, instead of those low plank shifts, we're going to low plank hip roll. So knees are up. Rotate the hips from side to side. Good. All right, knees down, kneeling tall. So we have those hip thrusts into the lean backs, combination move, So we're going to pull our hips back first, arms forward, arms back, hips forward, lean back, slightly open, back to center, lean back, other side, back to center, hips back. One more. Good. High plank. Single leg, knee pull into single leg pull down. Here and back, down, other knee in, and back, down, other knee, one more each leg, last one, knees down, table. All right, from here, I am going to extend my leg back, bring my other arm, opposite arm forward, and I'm going to rotate my leg out and rotate my hand out. Bring it back in, out, just touching down, in. So I'm just sweeping slightly out. It's like a quarter circle. Bring it back in, switch arm and leg, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and in. Good. Low back stretch. Arms at your sides. All right, from here we're going to come all the way down on our side. And we have these lying side scissors. Hand out in front. Lift both legs. Remember to focus on your core. Everything is strong. Very strong. Slow scissors. Controlled. Limit the movement in your trunk. If there's any movement, limit. Last one. Legs down. All right, we have side push-up. However you want to hold your legs. Pushing up as high as you can go. Up. 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 One final push-up and then switch to your other side. All the way down. Nice and stable. Lift and split. Last one. Legs down, hand in, and push. And push. Last one. All the way up. All right, seated accordions. Let's center ourselves here. One more. All right, legs out, arm circles. Reverse. Arm crosses. Knee hug again. Release your back. Lift your chest up, head up. Release your back again, round it, head down. Up top. And down. All right, whatever comfortable seated position you would like, we're going to just work with some head rolls here from side to side. And center your head, drop the head down, and just pull the head back, lift the chin up, and down, and up, and down. Good. All right. Wrist circles. We're just going to finish here with some wrist circles. A little different on the cool down. Nice job today. Keep up the good work. Remember, this is our 6th week. We're doing great. And we only have 8 weeks in this semester, so I will see you tomorrow. All right.